What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Black Sheep Perspective. It's a Sunday afternoon, and finally, Miami has some pretty decent weather. We've been pretty shitty for the last, week and a half. A lot of rainy weather, storms, and just a bunch of mugginess. Got these mosquitoes tearing my ass up. But we're making the best out of today. If I wasn't on the beach, I'm so glad that I'm here with my special guest, Angelina Castro. Angie, welcome to the show, sweetie.
Thank you. Hola, hola, everybody. How y'all doing?
Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Big shout out to Yuli for helping make this happen. Again, I'm always reaching for the most intriguing, unique, special individuals of this world, and a lot of it is when it gets my attention. I love when the fans, the viewers, subscribers, I love when they ask me to have a certain guest. Hey man, why don't you go find this? Hey, why don't you go? And I'm gonna try to follow suit on that too. But more than anything, I love to learn about people and the paths that they choose because I've never chosen that path. I don't know what that path might be like. That path got my attention. I never got to take it, and this is one that I definitely have, was speaking about with Yuli. Yuli has such an array of people around him, which I love, and I love that I'm starting to network with those same people, beginning friendships that I probably would have never made. And here we are, and now I get to meet you for the first time today, which has been a pleasure. And there's a lot of things that I want to talk about.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, tell people a little bit about yourself and what got us here.
My name is Angelina Castro. I'm an adult actress, born, for those that need it more clear. I started 11 years ago. I'm from Miami. I was born in Cuba. And I went to Dominican Republic then and moved to Miami when I got out of Cuba when I was 10. Got to Dominican Republic, got to the United States when I was 12. I just been a little Havana girl this time. Went to college, got married, got kids, and got divorced, went to college, decided to start the porn industry, and 11 years later, here we are.
What was it in Cuba, when you left Cuba? Was that because of bad times, or was that something politically connected, or was it just time to go for you and your family?
I was 10 years old. My mom told me we're getting the fuck out, so we did it. I didn't ask any questions. I was 10 years old. Did you ask your mom when you were 10 years old why you were getting, Maybe
a little bit of curiosity, but,
I mean, it was just common sense. It was a communist country. We were not having the best life. All my family was out. It was just me, my dad, my mom, my sister, my uncle with his wife, and 2 other kids. It was just, we were the last ones from my dad's side of the family, so we just left.
And was your mom still with your dad as well, or no?
Yeah.
Yes? So you guys all picked up and went to Dominican Republic?
We all went to Dominican Republic.
Can I assume that was your first time there? Going from Cuba to there?
It was my first time out of my neighborhood in Cuba, period.
Okay. And how was that little? I mean, it wasn't a culture shock, but a little bit different? Do you remember that experience?
Dominicans, Cubans, Puerto Rican, all the same shit.
Island people.
It's not literally like, I remember that I left in the plane, and when I got to Dominican Republic, it looked so much like Cuba, and I was like, fuck, we just went around.
Yeah.
So it was just a bunch of other stuff I didn't have in Cuba. I love Dominican Republic.
Really? Have you been back several times?
I've been back after I left Dominican Republic, but if I had to pick a country to live in,
really? You would say Dominican?
It will be Dominican Republic.
And have you been to a substantial amount of other countries?
Yes, I would say I'm more a Caribbean girl. I did Europe. I did London. Okay. I haven't done Spain yet. It's not a culture that I like. I like bitches' titties. I like pina coladas and heat and yeah.
I mean, I can't talk anything negative about the people. I don't know enough about the European people as much as I think I might know. But I know that if you got a bunch of pictures of how Europe looks majority of the time of the world, and you got how the Caribbean looks, or let's just say the East Coast of the United States, it's sunny, gloomy. Yeah. Half dress down, almost half naked, completely dressed, too much jackets and coats and fucking,
London was a turnoff. The food was bad.
Oh, now that I've heard.
The food is horrible. Like, there's no flavor. There's no soul. There's no sazón bahía, no Goya, no nothing. Like, that shit is like...
Cuidado con la palabra Goya.
I know, right?
That bullshit.
There is so much not good. Like, I never forget, like, I get to London, everybody's so fucking skinny, and I look like... everybody's like, I ate everybody's mom or some shit, you know?
Oh,
like,
my God.
It's just, I don't know. And it's not like I did not give myself enough time. I spent 10 days in that motherfucking country.
Okay.
So it's not
That's
like.
good. All right, then you do have,
Yeah, it's not like a lot of people go to Cuba and like, I spent one night in Cuba. I spent 3 days in Cuba and it was horrible. Nah, you need to spend some time in a country. I love Mexico. Okay. I spent 2 weeks in Mexico. It was nice. Of course, I always go to the tourist place. I can't judge Mexico for the in
right. What's going on within all that craziness as well?
Santo Domingo, it's amazing. Puerto Rico, it's great too. Puerto Rico, it's awesome.
So I think it's pretty obvious. You're a Latina.
I am.
You're a Latina, and you love our Latin culture, and it really doesn't matter how much it kind of veers away from which Latin country.
Yeah.
We can even go a little bit deeper and just say Caribbean culture, whether it's Latina, Jamaican, you know.
Caribbean is my thing. Caribbean is my thing. It's a little scary to live in an island, but definitely Caribbean is my thing.
And food-wise, you're a fanatic of all that stuff?
Yeah. Let me tell you about London, man. That shit fucking me up so much.
What was the best food you ate?
I lost 14 pounds in 2 weeks. That's not cute. It's not cute. I go to a place. I finally found some badass chicken wings. They were like 50 pounds for like, it was some fancy fucking bougie blaze. 10 chicken wings. I only ate 3 because they were not that good. I go and I ask this shit.
How do you fuck chicken wings up?
How you fuck a fucking tamal? Ask the Mexicans in fucking LA how you went to a Versailles. And I'm like, yo, my Mexicans, I love the tacos, but do not put chili on a fucking tamal, bro. You fuck it up. So they make me sign a 2-paper waiver to take my 6 chicken wings to my hotel. How that shit happen?
What is that about?
I am not adopting a fucking kid. I'm taking the chicken wings that I just ate and I just paid for.
What is that? What is that reason? What's the reason behind that?
They make you sign a waiver to take your food home. And I was like,
fuck out of here.
Because if you get sick, it's not their fault. And of course it's not, motherfucker. I took this shit. Like, it's obvious.
Right.
Nah, London was a whole mess. It was a whole mess. It was nice because the clothes is weird looking and cheap. But yeah, no London.
Did you go there due to your career, to the porn industry, or was that on your own?
I went there it's a combination of everything. I think that was the last crazy trip I did. I used to just get up and wanting to go places to work and just go and find work there, which I did. And I went with another friend of mine. It's crazy shit that you do when you're young. Mm-hmm. Like, I just got up and went to fucking London, barely speak English, because this is how my English is, like 30%. Looking totally different from every London bitch out there. And I just I'm just going to go ahead and do porn in London and see what's up.
I think your English is phenomenal, but it's obvious that you have a Latin dialect. You have la lengua esa that you can just tell. Spanish is first. But how long have you been speaking this good for?
Oof. If you just call this good.
Now you keep getting better, or you've been speaking? I think you speak great.
You know what? I learned how to speak English.
What are you gonna do? Speak like a fucking gringo, like perfect English?
No, but like I learned how to speak English with Sesame Street and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I swear.
Two amazing shows. That's awesome.
Sesame Street, Prince of Bel-Air, and Blue's Clues.
Okay.
That's where I learned. And I went to school. I went to Lincoln Mate, bro. That shit was like super cute. And like, they gave me English in fucking Spanish. Like, that's how sad that shit was. And I went through college. I went to Florida College of Natural Health. I have an associate's degree in massage therapist, which is all medical. You have to go through the whole 2 years of medicine, like any other doctor goes through.
What were you trying to? What was the goal at the time when you were going to college?
Massage therapy.
That was you wanted to be a massage therapist.
I did. I graduated, got my license, then never renewing. Fucked that up. I have that student loan there.
Did you do it for a minute before you got into the porn, or no?
I did it because I needed to shop my mom. She wanted a degree. There you go. There's your degree. I'm going to go ahead and do whatever the fuck I want to do with my life after that. But you got your degree, mom. Like everybody Latino. Every other Latino mom always wanted their daughter, son to graduate. I did. And then moved on to do what the fuck I wanted to do with my life, basically. What
was it that grabbed your attention, if you can remember specifically? Might have been several things. You might have been, and I would like for you to elaborate a little bit if you can. Some people are a little bit, but I'm not saying you are. Some people fast forward in their adolescent years, meaning they might have sex quicker, they might get involved with drugs quicker. Whatever it is, that's going to influence certain decisions that they make, in the later future. So where were you? What kind of influenced you to start dib-dabbing and thinking about doing porn and then eventually doing it?
I didn't. I was born in 1982, and my first porn was in 2008. So I took, it was 20-something years old when I started doing my first. I got married when I was 15, and I had a kid when I was 18. I was very grown for a minute, you know?
Oh,
and
okay.
porn was not something that, porn was brought out to me all my life. Like every other hot girl, you know? Or not hot, whatever. You got a pussy, porn is thrown into your face. Oh, can we curse in here? I'm sorry.
Girl, we letting it go. We can say where the fuck we want.
All right. So I got out of college.
It's like 17 curse words in. Can we curse in here?
My bad. I finished college and I just started porn. The reason why I stayed in porn is because I was everything that a porn star wasn't. I was Cuban. I was super chancletera. I was fat. I wasn't blonde. I didn't have big tits. I wasn't a drug addict. I wasn't raped. I was eloquent. I knew a shitload of anatomy, so I was explaining shit in a way that I just got out of college. I was like, yeah, I'm the only porn star that I could talk about, you know, having sex and getting fucked in the ass in a way that you could say it on TV. Like, I was from porn. A month after, I started TV. And I've been on TV and porn at the same. I've been on TV and porn for 11 years at the same time, explaining all of this, doing the same thing that we're doing right now, but on TV for 11 years.
How was it that you adapted so easily to the lights and the camera?
I don't know. It's like what I told our mutual friend Yuli. How the fuck you can fuck up people? Why? Right. You wake up every day and want to hit somebody. Like, you weird motherfucker.
Right, it's crazy, you know? How we're all wired differently, right?
I'm like, Yuli, that's no. It's the same shit. Like, when I interviewed Yuli, it was like, damn, I'm asking some dumbass questions. Because it's like, I cannot understand how Yuli can get up and beat up somebody. People don't understand how I can get up and just say, this is what the fuck I'm going to do. It's weird, but it's the same thing. You put yourself in that position, and it's like, it's different. It's just, man, I'm that's what the fuck I do. Did
you feel yourself getting somewhat addicted to the industry or anything? Are you very addicted to sex in general?
Porn got nothing to do with sex.
So porn was more of it was a career choice, and you went into it with career-minded?
Not at all. It's kind of weird because it has changed 3 years. I did porn. I stayed because it opened a door for me on TV. And I realized that I could pimp the shit out of me being a porn star. I could pimp the shit out of Angelina Castro and make Angelina Castro the first Cuban porn star that made it, which I did. I've been in the industry for 11 years. That is, you have no idea what that means. Porn stars only last 3 to 6 months in the industry.
I know. I've watched documentaries. It's tough as fuck, especially nowadays. So yes.
And I was like, I always had the dream of, los cubanos, que somos los mejores. We got Willie, we got People, we got Celia, Cristina, we got Angelina Castro. You know, like I always wanted to, I did.
That's how you were thinking. I love it.
I mean, there's tons. There's like Abela Anderson, there's Luna Star, there's a bunch of other porn stars, but I feel that I've been the only porn star that I'm Cuban, bro. If I could do porn with the Cuban flag wrapped around my goddamn ass, I would. Like, I just wanted to be that Cuban that conquer that part of this industry that I didn't see any Cubans in before me.
Did you get, I think everybody does in some shape or form when you make, decisions that go in directions that most people can't vibe with, the backlash.
No, I have never. It's weird, man.
Even from your parents?
What?
They were supportive?
Listen,
they were supportive or they fired
I did porn, didn't fucking ask my mom or anybody. I just went and did it because I'm a grown-ass woman. So I went and did it. And October 6th is my biological father's birthday, my aunt, and my uncle's birthday. That was my first TV show. So I told my whole family, yo, I'm going to be on TV. And they're like, why are you telling jokes? And I'm like, no, you guys go ahead and watch. My whole entire family was watching TV. And they presented Cuban person Angelina Castro. And I came out with my big ass tits clapping. And I'm like, hey. And everybody was like, what?
They had no idea.
Nah, nobody. But my family is super cool, man. Like, I I never felt that I had to tell them anything. Like, they don't tell me shit when they're dating. They don't tell me what they cook. Like, I don't gotta say no shit to nobody. That's how my whole entire family raised me. And I remember it was my tío Eugenio, mi tía Miriam, and mi papa's birthday. And I was like, happy birthday, tío, tía, and daddy. And they were like, what? Nobody knows. I'm like, nah, they just found out. But happy birthday, everybody. October 6th, it was the day that I did it.
What's up, folks? Thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the Black Sheep Perspective. Season 2, baby. If this happens to be your first time watching or listening, please take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so that you don't miss another episode. And once again, guys, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, everyone out there, for all the amazing support. And a big shout out to my man Hector and his entire team over there at Driver Shop USA. If you guys follow me on IG or live in this beautiful city of Miami, you'll be able to catch the dope-ass wrap job that was done to my Chevy Colorado truck. Not only did they wrap the entire truck to protect its original paint job, they then slapped on multiple high-quality logo wraps on all sides, so that I can remind those of you who are looking to tune in to the best new podcast. From boats to motorcycles to automobiles of all kinds, Driver Shop USA is continuously redefining luxury. Now let's get back to the podcast.
So my family is so cool with everything that the first time I had to do an anal scene, I called my grandfather, rest in peace, Abuelo Frank, y le digo, mira, bro, they're paying me a lot, you know, just gonna give it up. I don't know what the fuck to do, Grandpa.
You gotta wait. I can't drink when you're gonna say something like that. When you see me drinking, don't say something. I almost spit that shit out.
I tell my grandpa straight, abuelo, me la van a meter en el culo, and I've never done it. What do I do? Y me dice, I got you, mijita. So like 2 hours later, he comes con mi abuela con una bolsita, and they had gone to a fucking Cuban store y me compraron lidocaína líquida.
What the fuck is that?
Lidocaine. Some shit my grandma put in her ass, obviously.
Oh my
God. And she was like, there you go, mijita. You put this 15 minutes before, and you good. So, yeah.
Is this true? Does it work?
It does. I'm going to tell you what I did. I fucked up. You're supposed to don't put lidocaine on your ass. That is the most horrible thing. Like, I know better now that I have gone through experiences and stuff, which I'm going to talk in a minute about it. And I brought you a gift, too. So, let me tell you that story. So, I started shooting that shit on my butthole. Like, shooting it inside and then injecting my butthole with it. Long story short, man, I did not feel anything while I was doing the movies. The guys were pretty whack. They couldn't get hard enough. My asshole was numb for 2 days. I was afraid to eat. Yep. So halfway through the scene, my grandpa goes, mijita, tiene culo mío. And I'm like, yeah, grandpa, this shit is awesome. Grandma is the shit. Like, she knows what to do. That's my family right there.
How did your grandma tell you when she found this out? Like, did you go deeper into like abuela?
I didn't want to.
How did you know this? Where is this from? Nope. They're old school. I would imagine most old school people don't do that.
I did not want to because I know I did not want to hear that story.
You'll never look at abuela the same.
Nah, not only that. Like, if you guys go and see my first DVD ever, my grandparents are on my first DVD ever. My abuela Yaya, que ya murió. She was she would turn 101 yesterday. And my abuelo Frank and my abuela Norma, you do the movies. I did like 5 scenes. Okay. And then you have to put them together. But the movie got nothing to do one with the other one. None of the scenes. So basically, I sit down and I say, you know what? We're just going to make it like a sex experience. And I sit down with my grandparents and a bunch of my friends in a barbecue, topless. And we talked about sex. Oye, abuelo, que me metí esta. Que, oye, este negrito que me la metió y me dolió. Oye, pero que fulanito que no sé qué. Oye, estuve con un mexicano y mira lo que pasó. Like, you know, like I would go around the scenes and I would describe the scenes to him and her. And
this is actually part of the entire video.
On the entire video.
That's awesome.
And it was like an in and out. It was hilarious. And then my grandma, oye, que sí. I remember that I did this scene with my friend Jay Cannon. He's African-American. And my grandma's like, oye, pero tú no eres la única. Yo me acosté con Benny Moria. And I'm like, abuela, be quiet. Just say yes to anything. Just be quiet, abuela, please. Do not tell me your stories on camera right now.
So that's awesome, man. So then your family was very supportive of it. And not only that, they seemed like they were actually entertained by it and even played their own role.
I mean, nobody chooses their family, you know? And I don't think that people should be judged. And this is something that I say all the time in interviews. I am married to a U.S. veteran. And shout out to all the veterans out there.
Yes.
And
I just had one on the show yesterday, 2 days ago.
Yeah, I used to tell people all the time, why are you asking me how my husband feels? I'm sleeping with a train killer. What the fuck? Why don't you ask me how I feel knowing that I'm sleeping with a train killer? Because at the end of the day, he is a train killer for our benefits, but he's a fucking train killer. You know, so I don't know if this dude have killed motherfuckers in Iraq. I mean, I don't know anything about that. Like, why don't you ask me how I feel?
So the fact that your parents were really good and your family was really good with that, and obviously your husband, that's all amazing, because at the end of the day, that's what matters. So everybody outside of that, not to say no one else matters, but the further apart from the further apart from the inner circle, they don't matter. But given that, regardless, let's entertain it a little bit. How were your friends? How was everybody else around, taking it? Because we're in a different part of life now. I mean, we're in a different part of life, obviously, with this fucking madness going on, but minus the virus and all that nonsense. 5 years ago, we were different than what we are. Definitely 10 years ago. Porn industry wise, I'm a lame ass duck when it comes to porn. I watch it here and there, to get things started, and boom, that's about it. I'm not heavy into it, but I know that people out there, they have this weird way of looking at someone who does porn. Not even just porn. If you're too out there with your business in regards to like, yo, I like it freaky or I like it this, then you got the majority of the world, I would say 50-60% are looking at you like, oh God, like.
This is the thing. I don't listen. I don't even really go through my comments I'm programmed to just see the good ones. Sometimes like, okay, let me see what negative things people are saying. I don't really care. Like, I don't really care what people think. Right. And porn is, I take it, everybody takes it different. Some porn stars make their porn their whole entire life. Porn it's my business. Porn is my career. Porn is what I chose to do. I do a movie and that's it. Like, I don't take that shit home, and I don't take it to my personal life. So it's different. And like, maybe I'm programmed different than a lot of people, but I don't see porn as, it's just what I do.
So you can give yourself props for that, but would you say that there's a lot of people in the industry that they do take it home? They can't separate. They go too far with it.
There's tons of people that the only thing that they have is porn, because that's what they chose to do in their life. And that's the life that they live. I don't cannot judge it, because I don't live that life. I don't know what makes them just do that, Right. Like, I am not Angelina Castro all the time. I got kids. I got a 19-year-old son and a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old. I can't take that shit home, Even though I'm a porn star 24/7, because I can never shed Angelina Castro off me. The bitch looks just like, it's me,
right.
Like, it's me, but naked, So like, I just can't do it. But it's just weird. It's just weird, because I just learned how to live with it.
How long did it take you not to accept that role, to know that to be the best person you can be in your industry, you had to literally adapt this role of Angelina Castro, stick to it, rock with it, but know how to separate. It takes a balance. It definitely does. Some people can pick it out a little bit earlier, some later. How long until you finally, okay, I got to be this and I got to give it all I got, but I also got to know when to shut it down?
Listen, my story is totally different than a lot of porn stars out there. I had a kid already when I started porn. I started TV, so porn opened the door for another career that I did exactly at the same time I was doing porn. So my story is not every other porn stars. There's tons of porn stars that have never made it to TV. There's tons of porn stars that have never had a vision or family support or a kid. There's tons of porn stars that have never been in my position. So I cannot tell you what was different from me than it was from them. It was just me. I'm different. Like, you are different, like he's different, like whoever the fuck is watching is different. That's what was different from me. Like, I had a different plan, and I took the opportunity and did something else. And I have made Angelina Castro a brand name to the point that if I don't want to do porn anymore today, I don't have to.
Okay.
Angelina Castro is Angelina Castro. There is tons of shit that I do. I have products. I have advertisement. I have a great Instagram and social media. Anybody could do anything these days, just because we have the freedom of being our own bosses because of social media.
Mm-hmm. And then you've definitely adapted that to yours as well.
I sure did.
Did you have somebody help you through that process? Like, I'm butt naked when it comes to social media. I'm just barely putting my socks on with social media. And it's more so because I've never been somebody attached to it. I've never been somebody into, I need to follow this. I need to know this. I try to put shit down. I try to be more organic, get out there, do something. I'm going to go visit these people. I'm not going to just see them on their Instagram. But I know that for my success in this business, as a podcaster, as a vlogger, I know I have to, I have to accumulate these skills and become better at it, or I'm gonna have to pay somebody to do it. Did you get taught this, or were you picking it up as it came? Hey man, if I really want to be more successful, I need to get more involved in those social media. Or did
How old
you
are you?
43.
Okay, we all the shit. I'm only 38. I'll be 38.
I would not agree with you on that comment, but okay.
Listen, we all the shit. All right, we are old as shit. How many times have you done a TikTok?
Not once.
How stupid is the shit?
Don't get me started.
Okay, if you want to get the money, you got to do TikTok.
That's right. I know. I talked about this like 4 podcasts ago.
My old ass is fucking doing TikTok, all right?
Shit.
Which is fun as shit, though. But, like, I got to tell you, like, Facebook is for my mother. Instagram is for people my age and your age. And TikTok is for my kids.
Right.
My kid is 19. I might not want to sell my kid porn, but I do want to sell my kids my podcast. I do want to sell not my kid especially, but like people that age. I want to sell them my products. I want to sell them my intimate watch. I want to sell them my sex toys. I want to make sure that they know how to properly have sex and discover themselves. So like I have to, if you want to reach everybody, you got to be on it. And I'm old as shit and I do not have a team. When I started, I do have a team now.
Okay.
You know, I have a great assistant, Michael, shout out, that I have been with him for the longest. I have Triple X Stranger that been my producer forever. I'm part of the VNA Girls, which is a huge network that I started with a long time ago. And I do have people around me that have guided me and that I have peep game from them. And I have seen... I've been blessed to see what I do and what I don't want to do with my life. And I have taken, but man, we all ashamed. There's going to be some other shit that we ain't gonna peep because like.
Something new popping off sooner or later.
I can't even turn a computer these days and do shit.
I know. You're right. You're right. I mean, I know you say the oldest shit comment. I laugh. I always try to say that. And we're barely halfway through living because I think, if you take care of yourself enough, we're halfway. Yeah, we older than the average, but we're not old.
Hey, we about to run the country in 10 years.
Latinos or our age?
Our age.
I don't know, Angie, because, man.
Well, you're way older than me.
Well, I'm just saying, it's so hard to nowadays, it's so hard to try to foretell what's coming. Before, it was a little bit easier. Pero con la locura que está pasando with Trump, Joe Biden, the government is finally talking about aliens. That's a big deal right there.
We are the money age. We are the money age, social media, in the industry, the money age, it's definitely 25 to 55. We are there.
Yeah, that's true.
We the spenders. We run the country. Whatever the fuck we want, it's gonna happen because we are the money.
Right. It's gonna happen on our time. We're gonna be a big reason of it for sure. I just think it's very hard to determine where we're going to be in the future, man. It's just very difficult with everything that's going on. I don't know. It's so hard to think. I thought we would have been in World War III by now. I did. I really did. I thought by now we would have already had. No, I don't. Not only do I think we're not, but I don't even know that we will be in another world war. I don't know. I don't know. Again, you see what I mean? And I don't like. And I normally don't talk that type of crazy shit neither.
Just because you don't see guns and plane flying
Agreed.
And shit. We are in World War III because TV and social media is programming our kids for failure, right? So that it's an internal word. All these fucking viruses and all this shit that is going on. It's also a weight of word. The fact that we have to depend from the government for so many things, it's a type of war. Like if you realize that we ain't been in fucking war for a minute for like the past 15 years.
Shit, that's very well said. I agree with you. I definitely know what you mean by that.
It's just not the word.
I definitely meant more of that, but you have those are super valid points. And I'll tell you what, since you did say that, let me get your opinion on this. You said it, you have an 18-year-old and you have a
19 and a 6.
19 and a 6. Thinking like that, what kind of shit do you tell them? Obviously the 6, it's minimum shit you tell them.
No, I got to tell him more than
you're 19. Right. I'm a very, but what do you tell the 19-year-old? Because right now that 19-year-old, no matter how cool you are or how whatever, here comes the temptations. Here comes it all. It's already been there. But now it's.
My 19-year-old's being raised with his mother where she cannot share the Angelina Castro stigma from him. My 19-year-old is being raised with her mother being judged, with her mother being a porn star, with knowing that and seeing how the world sees his mother and he sees something totally different and his friends see something totally different. So he's raised totally different than a lot of people. He's blessed that he was raised with a porn star and a bunch of other porn stars together. My kid has gone to dinner with porn stars that, shit, people your age wish, you know? So
that youngster's got it all around him, huh?
all his porn aunties. He's just being aware to so many other things that a lot of regular people hasn't. So, and I don't like to talk about regular people because we are regular.
Right.
But we're really not. You know, I am not a regular person. I am weird-ass motherfucker. So it's my kid. So it's everybody. It's my family. Because they're in a weird position because I am in their lives. Everybody that I touch is in a weird position. Because until you meet me, you thought that I was a crackhead, a person that wasn't eloquent, that didn't got their shit together. I have a fucking kid in college with a paid college that I didn't pay, but I got him there sucking dick. You know, and when you sit down and you like, God damn, she just got a regular life. Actually, a very successful one, because it's very successful these days for a kid to go to college, because no motherfucker wants to go to college. I didn't even agree for him to go to college. He wanted to go to college. I'm like, you can do whatever you want to do.
And what is he trying to?
He does computer science.
What is his ultimate goal? Does he have an idea yet or no?
It's not his first year, man.
Yeah.
So
is he?
I don't
shit,
even,
everything is fucking virtual now.
I don't even push him or ask him, because I don't want to be that mom. So you do what you gotta do, baby. Just make sure that whatever you do, you like, and you make money on it.
Is it virtual?
Yeah.
God damn, everything's virtual. This is crazy.
Everything it is, but like, listen, man.
Might not be bad. I get it, you know, but man, it's hard to hear that. And, you know, we went to real college.
In the next 10 years, strip clubs are not going to, let's just say that I'm wrong, but they're not really going to exist the way that it exists right now. OnlyFans have fucked up all this strip club shit. Now you could join my OnlyFans, which is Angelina Castro X, everybody.
You better go get it. Go get it.
For $10 a month, and you could fucking talk to me, and I could send you a picture whether I'm eating, sitting over here. I could put up a titty right now if a fan wanted a picture. You know, I could. So like, why people gonna go to a strip club when they could just be on my OnlyFans? You know, like, everything is virtual. I don't buy shit anywhere. I buy toilet paper on Amazon, all right? Like, unfortunately, that's where we're moving.
Yeah.
That's where we're going. Yeah, my 6-year-old is about to be in 1st grade, and he's about to do it on camera, on freaking Zoom. So this is, you know, we need to snap out of that shit. This is where we're going. We need to start getting on it, because you don't want to be my grandma that to get her prescription, she has one of those little phones can you flip and shit. You don't want to be my grandma.
Yeah.
So we need to hurry up. We need to hurry up.
Get with the program.
Get it.
Continue. You know, it's funny. I love the way you just saying that. You said it with a bunch of passion and intensity. When I say the little short version is, we need to continue evolving. We are forever going to continue evolving. There is no standpoint. And the minute you let a certain concept, a certain idea, a certain belief keep you from progressing, keep you from evolving, my man, woman, whoever you are, you're in the wrong and you're going to suffer more. Let's roll with the punches. Let's keep it going, because this is what's in front of us.
I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day, and they were saying like, yo, when we were kids, we thought we were old. We thought like 40 and 37, what's already old? Now it's like, nah, I'm young as fuck. I'm just starting this shit.
That's what I feel. That's why when you said the comment, I was, you know, being a dick, saying, no, I disagree.
But we still all ashamed.
Yeah.
But we still all ashamed if you think about it. But a 50-year-old, have you seen, man, I was having this conversation the other day. Have you seen the 60-year-old ladies right now?
Which
they could
ones?
get it. Anyone. They could get it.
Yeah. Right.
They could get it.
They're looking better than before.
My mom is 64. I'm like, hell no, ain't my mama can get it. My mama looks like a grandma. All right? But there is some 50 years old right now that in 10 years are going to be my mother. You know? And shit, I ain't going to be my mama. You know? Right.
But that's part of evolving, because our parents and then their parents ate differently. They didn't look at the health conscious approach. You know, I hope this corona, I've said this many times, I think one of the best things that can happen from this coronavirus bullshit is motherfuckers need to be more healthier, period. Not bikini body ready, not thong ready, not fucking ripped up. But everybody needs to be healthier, because this ain't the only virus that's going to pop off. There's always going to be. Yeah, of course. You got to
knowledgeable. Like a lot of
educate yourself, man.
A lot of people go through life just listening to what everybody else is saying, without making their own assumptions, without doing their own tests with their own body, without, like, I don't believe something that I get bashed for. I don't believe in medicine in this country a lot. It's all a fucking business.
Yes.
It's all bullshit, right? And I have never had a good experience with medicine in this country, but thankfully I know lots of doctors. And in Cuba, I still have contact with doctors in Cuba.
So when you say that statement, sorry to cut you off, do you mean like the quality of medicine, or do you mean you just like to you try your best not to touch any medicine, you want to get it like straight from the ground?
No. Besides, that
would be great also, obviously.
Yeah, totally. I live by it. But doctors, the system, the way that they do, like you go into a place and they know that you fucking have the flu. All right, or that you have sinuses. They could give you prescriptions to get the sinuses right out, but no, they have to go through all this shit because they don't want to get sued, and you end up having 30,000 more shit just because the doctor didn't target that specific thing you came. Medicine is this.
I get what you mean. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I just had a horrible experience with everything. This country has to change a lot of things, and medicine is one of them. Medicine and education, by the way.
Yeah.
Why are we even talking about that? How we start talking about this shit? I'm always so political. I'm so Cuban.
No, this isn't politics at all. I don't get big into politics. I don't mind flirting with certain topics. I just don't get big into it because I feel like we're the tiniest pea in the pod, and you can think that we have a huge voice. I don't think so. I think our voice is only within our level, our neighborhood, our groups, our small cultures. But when it goes up that ladder, if you ain't part of that ladder, if you're not part of that, politics, you got no say so, and that's why I don't like to contest anybody's belief. If you believe so, if you believe, hey man, let's go out there and vote. We got to, cool man. If that makes you happy and you're doing something for the better of something, go ahead. It's just not my part of my.
I feel that we have more power with local stuff than with government stuff.
Oh, I agree with that. The smaller, the more impact we could have. The bigger it gets, that is definitely true. Do you get involved in that?
All the man.
Really? Yeah, do you?
I'll be over there with Leon Medical Center truck, making that line, voting for the judges, voting for. I do not miss one election.
Well, good for you then. That's good.
Hell
That's good that you support that.
Because I cannot bitch if I don't vote. I'm like, why is he there? Because you didn't vote for the other one. So like that's So I was like, huh. So there's a lot of people, especially with this, everything that is going on, the tone that the country is having right now. There's like, but I want to make a change. Yeah, but you ain't going to make just a change on social media. If you don't get out there and do something else, we here because you didn't do shit before. So, it's a start. It's a start that we're here now. But whoever didn't vote before, whoever didn't do shit before this is happening, I feel that is to blame,
I get what you mean.
If a tree is if you have a house and a tree is growing and it's growing sideways and that motherfucker it's gonna be on your house. If you don't cut it before it goes into your house, you were part of the damn fault.
Right. You sat back. There's what was the saying that we had? If you see something wrong and don't do anything about it, you just co-signed on it.
Yeah, totally.
And that's pretty much what you're saying right there. And I do agree with that. And I don't want to say that and sound like anything hypocritical because my right to vote was taken when I got convicted of a felon. I can put in for it now that last law just passed for Florida, if I'm not mistaken. Now
I voted for it.
Well, yeah, and it went through. So I don't know how it goes, if I got to put in to get that right back or I immediately just got the right back. I'm not sure.
Let's talk about this for a second, right? Without getting so much in, because it's your interview, not mine.
No, go right ahead, please. Don't even think that at all. Be you, hon.
You have a felony, right? Which, whatever.
Multiple, sorry.
Okay. Which is whatever the felony is. You still have to pay taxes, right?
Yes, exactly.
You still have to do everything that I have to do, and I don't have.
I deserve the right to. Yes, that's what you're getting.
So this is what I've never understood is that yes, there's some fucked up people out there, but I don't feel that people just because they were felons or just because you out. If you still had to pay for your shit, why aren't you in? I feel that if you out, you should have the right to be a regular citizen. Otherwise, they just keep you in.
So I know that there's certain parameters that should be established where, okay, for instance, I hate that I can't have a gun. And I'm not a gun person at all, whatever. These are my guns, and I try to avoid anything like that. But the fact that I'm not allowed to have a firearm in my crib to protect myself of anything, doesn't have to be a robber, it could be whatever, just craziness. I can't now. If you've had a charge or more and it involved gunplay of some sort. Okay, I can get it that they kind of take that right from you or make you go through a whole lot of shit to get it back.
But if you were selling weed, you should not.
Exactly. I had an accident. That had nothing to do with anything. And then my next two charges were weed possessions. And I can't have a gun.
I know it's legal.
Yeah, and And now it's fucking coming legal. And I can't have a gun. And I just now got the right to put in for my voting right again. So
for weed.
the laws need to be fixed. We know there's a lot of crazy injustice, and we definitely don't want to talk about that.
But how do we fix it, though, if we don't get involved and we don't become them?
You know what? You got a great point. It's a great point. I think
there's many things. I mean, the Trump administration passed a law that is called SESTA and FOSTA, which fucks up internet after internet neutrality, which fucks up a lot of shit for regular citizens. And what a lot of people don't think, and this is how the government, and not the government of the United States, every single government starts. I am considered a third-class citizen because I'm a porn star, because I am not seen as worthy of absolutely anything. So I am considered that. So what does the government starts doing? They start by fucking up rights for people that nobody cares about, which is me, the horse, nobody cares about. So what do? They start fucking up shit for me without thinking that they actually fucking shit for you, because right now in the United States, after SESTA and FOSTA passed, there's so many things that are violated, their personal rights, because of internet neutrality. There's information that we are not allowed to get because of that law passed. I could not tell you right now, I could not put an ad and say, I could not say on social media, okay, I will suck every single penis that walks into my house in the next 30 minutes. That's illegal.
Why?
But as the government, because they have put under one, because number one, we have 70-year-old child rapists in fucking government, right? That they have put on an umbrella everything that they think that it should be without, because they're all a shit, without realizing everything else that they fucking up. And there is these people that don't care about porn stars and don't care about sex workers and don't care about a lot of things that are like, yeah, that's just fucking up the sex workers. Nah, that's fucking up your right to do things, because just because you're not a sex worker, that doesn't mean that they fuck up your right to say whatever the fuck you want to do in the internet.
What's up, folks? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Black Sheep Perspective, Season 2. If this happens to be your first time watching or listening, please take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so that you don't miss another episode. Once again, thank you everyone out there for all the support. And a big shout out to Infused Wellness. During these difficult and weird times, especially while trying to balance my responsibilities in life, I just was not able to focus on keeping my body as healthy and energized as I wanted it to be. And I'm sure many of you out there go through the same tough times while trying to deal with what life throws at you as well. So I reached out to my man Alex at Infused Wellness. They provide hormone optimization, custom vitamin IV therapy, peptide therapies, weight management, anti-aging medicine, hair restoration, skincare and aesthetics, and yes, folks, sexual functions. So listen, they customize programs tailored to each individual's needs, and the results are guaranteed. Alex and everybody out there working for Infused Wellness, thank you for helping me get by these rough times and making me feel the way I've always wanted to feel. Now let's get back to the podcast. I mean, I agree with you that the politics is crazy, but we definitely do play a certain role. It's kind of, you know what, this conversation kind of makes me think, you know what, let me put my efforts in and reestablish my voting rights. However that I have to do, I don't know how to do it, but I know I can do it. At least attempt it. I should get approved. I should.
But you see why and get
a little bit more involved, because
have you ever thought what they were taking away from you though?
No, I didn't. I again, you're talking to somebody who believes in a lot of that corruption that goes on. No, I didn't. I didn't think about it. I just thought because an ex-con of some sort is going to look at things differently, and they don't want you who looks at things differently and not the easily misled, square or whatever. You're probably going to go, I don't know what, the left route, the right route. I don't know what people say who left and right is, but you're probably going to go a route that the majority of the government doesn't want you to go. So let's just take that right away. I don't know. What do you think?
They just don't want to give the right to vote to a black sheep.
También.
Well, who's the black sheep?
Yeah, you're exactly those people who do you, do me, do certain things. It's true. It's true. Yeah.
Why should they give me the right to vote? Which I do have, which hopefully, God forbid, I will never lose. Why should they give me the right to vote? I'm super extreme. I think totally different than any conservative. I am not Republican or Democrat. I am me. But, which is something else that is very fucked up in this country. They only give you two choices. And if you pick this choice, you have to go with this. And if you pick this choice, you have to go with that. There's a lot of things from both parties that I like, but there's not a party that I could go for it to get all of it, though.
Right.
Just fucked up.
You think that's ever going to change?
Yes.
You really do?
My son will change it.
His generation will change it.
My son, my 5-year-old, my 6-year-old, I'm sorry, not my 19-year-old.
I was going to say, whoa, are you kidding me? You hit 19-year-olds right there. Okay, yes. You're talking about
No. My 6-year-old will change it. Yeah, my 6-year-old will change, hopefully for the best.
We'll bring this podcast back up 20 years from now. We're going to see.
I'll be drinking pina colada in Santo Domingo. Fuck you.
I've yet to go over to Santo Domingo. I just renewed my
passport.
Yeah, my passport. And I right before
the shit happened.
Of course, right before the virus. And I did it because I was possibly gonna go do a commentating job, swear on my fucking life, in Dominican Republic.
Nice.
For a fight promotion. And then of course everything happened, and then now here we are. But I definitely do want to hit the world a little bit. I want to go to Thailand. It's a very, very beautiful place.
Super cheap right now.
I know, I hear, and what they have over there, to live over there is real cheap. The flight is decent, even though the prices are a little bit low. But to live over there. But yeah, with everything going on, obviously I'm going to hold back. And I told you earlier, I just opened up my gym facility. So my hands are pretty full right now. But it'll happen in the future. And I know that I'll definitely go to Dominican Republic and peep those people out over there. But anyhow, let's fast forward a little bit. So now you're doing different things. You said that you've been on the camera for a while, aside from, the porn industry. You were talking about doing certain shows. And earlier, I think you had mentioned a cooking show or just other things that you're involved in. Let's let everybody here listening, what is it that you're doing? What's other platforms that people can reach you at and see what you're doing?
You could totally reach all my platform. It's very important that you guys take this in right now. CastroNews.com. It's where all my social media is. Please, it's so easy to get a fake Angelina Castro Twitter or Instagram. If it's not in CastroNews.com, which is my blog, which is where you could go and reach me, everything is there. So it's a one hit, one stop for absolutely everything. And I also have a few products that I promote. I brought you one. This is an intimate watch. Okay, first let me start. I have a seminar that it is called the Master Chocha Class.
I love it. I fucking love. You got to get me ready for this. I'm so glad I wasn't drinking when that happened. The Master Chocha Class. So 3 years of porn and putting my vagina through hell and pleasure, I have learned a lot of tricks and things that we were doing wrong that we were never taught. So the first things I start is by just explaining a little bit what I went through with my vagina and then I start making my vagina healthy to the point where I created this organic product with Garden's Garden, which is 100%, and it's also for balls, so you can use it, even though you don't have a chocha. Well, I don't know your personal life. You might have a chocha around here, aren't you, somewhere? But, ladies, I'm looking for chocha.
Right. So in the Master Chocha Class, I give a little bit, and it's only females. There's no guys allowed. And we talk.
I'm digging this out. Okay, I like this concept. All right.
It's super good. So I start by telling them how to clean it, then how to straighten it. And by the way, this is from Zvako. This is a masturbation toy that I got for you right there. But keep on going. I tell them how to clean it. I tell them how to make them strong, how to do pussy weights, how to do vibrators, a lot of girls are very timid because of religion or because of society, and they have certain feelings and they don't know how to explain it. So it's a conversation. The first 15 minutes, it's just me showcasing how to take care of your vagina. And then it's just them asking me questions. It lasts an hour to an hour and a half. And it's just all these females asking me questions and I answering it from my experiences.
Man, I can't tell you how great I think that idea is. And I remember I had this conversation with, I forgot who it was, but it wasn't that long ago, maybe a few weeks ago. We were talking about sexual experiences with, it was a homeboy. We were talking about different sexual experiences in the past with females. And I think it started because I was clowning on my homeboy because he said, man, the last time I was with this girl, I was horrible. Like, he admitted it. He's very out there with it. He was like, dude, I lasted like this long. And I didn't think about it. Anyhow, so we clowned on it. We started talking about experiences. And I remember I mentioned to him about how we both generally agreed that most women, and it's changing a little bit, but most women suck at giving head, like doing oral. And maybe not suck, but they're not good. They can just get by. I think most men would agree to this, okay? Now, when we were talking about that, I told him, man, I remember when
Do you consider yourself a good pleaser, though? Can you make a woman come by real come? Because, we fake a lot.
Yeah.
Can you make a woman come by giving her head?
So, okay, I'll get back to that. I want to answer that. Any guy who's going to, he's probably not going to say no, but, I want to back up why I say yeah. But I'll get right back to that. And this actually coincides with what I'm saying. So, women, if they second guess their skills, or if they're not that experienced, maybe they've only been with one, 2 or 3 guys their whole life. High school sweetheart, one boyfriend after that, high school sweetheart, maybe one small.
That rarely happens, but okay.
That's it. So it just, how good do you know you're at it if your significant other for so long didn't want to tell you, babe, you suck. You never learned. Anyways, what I'm getting to is
the reason why those things happen is because people do not have different experiences. People should not get married or just stay with one person if they don't have other experiences. Number one, you need to get to know yourself like the way that I need to get to know myself. If I do not get to my orgasm masturbating, you ain't gonna do shit for me no matter how big your dick is.
Right.
So, and the other thing is just that you could just open your mouth and I could move left and right and know where the fuck I have to go. So a female has to know herself the same way that a man has to know himself. The problem that I see is, even though you haven't asked me the question yet, is that people judge others by what they do without seeing what can I do to get it better.
So, but then so there you go. What can I do to get better?
What can you do to get better?
Well, what I'm saying is I saw a special, and I know there are a couple, but I saw a special, and it was based on this lady who gives like almost like what you said, but it was different. It wasn't about, their own, vag. It was more about how to suck dick. It was how to, what are the best methods, how to do it. And then part of the whole package you pay, she had like 7 women in her house. They all pulled out these dildos. They all get ready.
How stupid is that? Your dick is not the same thing as his.
No, it's true. But at least, but when you saw what the majority of these women were doing, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and this lady really had to teach them.
Have you ever watched a porn?
Well, most of them probably haven't, and that's probably why they suck.
Have you ever watched a porn?
Of course I have.
Do you really think that the in and out of that dick coming in your mouth, it's exactly what feels good? No, it is not.
Right.
So there you have it. You go ahead and you watch porn with your wife, and we are the thing. Okay, the thing is that sexual education is so taboo in the world, not only in this country, that we resource to porn, which is not where you should go to learn how to have sex, because porn is nothing but a synchronized act to awaken something in your brain for you to feel good to start having sex, but the sex that you know how to have, not the sex that I just had with somebody.
Makes
sense. The reason is because we have to have sex differently for you to get aroused. When you watch a movie, motherfuckers don't drive the way you drive. You cannot imitate what the fuck they do in movies. You cannot imitate what they do in porn, because it is a fantasy. It's a synchronized dance of penetration and dick sucking, so you could get aroused, so you and your brain and your penis and my vagina could make it happen. So people need to stop comparing themselves to me, one. Number two, to what they think it should feel, and worry more about what it's feeling. If a girl don't know how to suck your dick, it's your fault.
You think a guy should make it clear to her.
It's definitely your fault.
And guide her.
Because I could bet you right now that you could eat my pussy and you're not gonna make me come. And you probably think that you're the best pussy eater in the world. You're not gonna make me come. You're not gonna make me come. Not because I'm a porn star and I have fucked so many guys or I'm so experienced. No, it's because I can masturbate and I know what the fuck I'm doing and I'm relaxing, So people, which is what the Master Chocha class is for.
They need to educate themselves.
People need to educate themselves on sex. People need to educate themselves on themselves before I go to sleep with you. I need to know what the fuck is going on down there.
Right.
I need a mirror. I need fingers. I need toys. I need masturbation. I need square. I need to come. I need to come without even touching myself. I need to see my nipples. I need to see my butthole. I need to see absolutely every fucking part of my body, because then I could not move your fucking face to where you can do that shit all day. That ain't gonna make me come. Me or nobody. As much as I could fake it, you just make me come. No, it's not gonna happen. So I need to move your face to exactly what the fuck I need you to do. Same shit with a girl. Don't grab a girl's fucking hand, because we hate that shit. But just grab her mouth and guide her.
Hold on real quick, because I definitely want some comments returned on that last statement you made. So the average woman, when she's giving her man Oral.
No, don't grab my fucking head.
You think the average woman doesn't like that? Don't grab it. Just let them do it.
Am I sucking your dick or you sucking your dick?
So is this a consensus? Really? I've never. You know what? This is a great question. I'm gonna ask a bunch of females this now.
Right now, I don't have extensions on, but motherfucker, you touch my hair, you paying for it. All right? Just don't. It's just not what it is.
But you know it's difficult. That's difficult to do when if you're getting oral and that shit's good and a man just reaches down there. It's just
there's nothing cute with this.
I didn't say that as well. That's a little bit different. Jabbing your head in and stuff. But
I mean, there's something that you grab the girl's hair to make sure it's not on her face, and you gently make a fucking bow, and you grab that bitch's ponytail.
I knew I was doing the right thing. God damn it.
And and you like, but this shit, I'm like, my neck, motherfucker. I'm sucking your dick. You want to suck your own dick? Like, no, at least not mine,
Right.
Ladies, very simple. Grab a dick, make it hard, right? Grab a dick, make it hard, and think of a song that it's definitely a salsa song, all right? Because there is nothing worse. Let me have the Shosha watch right quick.
Okay.
Because there is absolutely nothing worse, right, than to not know the rhythm, which is the main problem with the guys. No teeth. If you have retainers, put them on, because it's the best fucking way to suck a dick with retainers. If it's not, you're going to act like your grandma has no teeth, and you're going to put your mouth like this, and you're going to put your tongue all the way to the front of your fingers, and you're going to grab that penis. I ain't going to be, because, this shit has to go on YouTube, so I don't want to be all that, whatever.
Is this allowed? I believe so.
But you need to think of a song that is sensual. Don't fucking rock and roll that shit. It's not gonna happen. My son to go is La Negra Tiene Tumbado de Celia Cruz.
So a song is imperative. Find that rhythm.
La Negra Tiene Tumbado de Celia Cruz. And I put the shit in my mouth and I start. So you see, you move your head to the song with your mouth open and your lengua, make sure that never goes back, that that bitch goes around the dick everywhere. That shit about sucking a lollipop, that you don't suck dick like lollipop. That it's bullshit, that it's a lie.
Yeah, that's you know what, I can agree on that. I think, I've seen porn. Luckily, it hasn't happened to me. Maybe once or twice, maybe a little more. But
have you ever thought that maybe your friend, it's tremenda mala hoja, and his dick is not all that, and girls don't want to suck it?
No. First of all, he didn't talk shit about what the women did wrong or anything like that. First of all, I'm gonna defend men on this, and I want men to chime in on this. I know that the majority of us agree with what I'm saying. Yeah. I know that for sure. When I talk to guys, oh yeah, girls don't know how to suck dick. They say it all the time, or they'll say, yeah, they're all right. None of them is really that good. There's one every so often. I bet you the ones who are so often are the ones who either watch a lot of porn, educate themselves, maybe have had certain conversations with other girlfriends.
No,
like, girl,
I disagree.
Why would you do that though?
I disagree. It's all about intimacy with people, right? It's all about the man. It's all about the man. Sometimes people just want to have sex. Maybe your dick is not to suck, bro. There's some dicks that are not to suck. I'm sorry. There's some dicks that are not to suck. Maybe you just want to.
So when a female when she can't do a good job or better, and she doesn't fix that, you're saying it's our fault?
No, when I'm saying that if you have slept with 10 females and 8 of them did not suck your dick right, it's you the problem, not the female. Period.
I don't know that I agree with that one.
Yeah,
I don't know that I agree with that one.
You are the problem, not the female. Maybe you need to ask those females. Maybe they don't like to suck dick.
Okay, but that doesn't mean it's my fault then.
Maybe your dick is not to suck.
Nah, I'm gonna listen.
Yes.
If they went down there, if they chose to go down there, if they chose to go down there on their own, they wanted to. And if they did and they got there and they didn't do a good job, now, I'll take blame for saying, well, hey, I didn't step my game up and tried to guide them through it. Maybe I should have been more verbal. Maybe I should have said something. You know how many times
we have gone down there just because it's the first step on having sex, and your shit is not circumcised. Your shit is not shaved. Your shit smells. Your shit is not looking the way that I thought you were gonna look. Cause you're a good looking man. I don't know about your dick, but you're a good looking man. And then I'm judging you from when I see up here, and when I go down there, that shit look like a dirty ass mushroom on a bush, and I'm like. Man, I'm already down here. Let me just and just keep on going.
And then go back up. Yeah.
So there's so much shit going on into sex.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what. I think you're completely. That sounds really accurate. But just so you know, the same thing happens to us. Same exact fucking thing. Everything you just described, same thing happens to us.
Exactly.
We think something's gonna be a certain whatever, and then we get down there, and everything you just said is the same.
But guess what? You have the choice of fucking kissing on top of her fucking pussy and keep it moving to stick it in. No, you, alpha male, want me to suck your dick. Fuck you.
Nah.
Yes.
You know what? You know it's funny. I have these homeboys, Vieira and Marvin. They have their own podcast. And by the way, I want to talk about your podcast. You said you have a podcast. We'll get right back to that. The coffee breakup, and we had this conversation, and it was funny because one of the guys was like, "Bro, I prefer good head over good pussy. Over good sex."
Yeah.
And there was a conversation, and I've never heard that often.
Why?
That's a very that's not heard of often. So when I heard it, I was like, really? Okay, you must have had some great experiences.
Very
I don't
common.
know.
Very common.
You think so? They think that's more common now?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. Because good head versus good pussy.
Oh, I bet you. I got my own answer. Go.
You guys are animal. You just have a dick. That's the most simple shit in the world. You just have a dick. You stick it in, you stick it out. There's starting coquillita en la cabecita, te viniste. That's it. That's how easy you are. Now, to do that shit with head, it's not as easy.
Right. Agreed. So I see what you mean on that part. Yes. Now, I think that's a great point, but I'm going to say that
there's a Cuban sandwich made by a Cuban. There's a Cuban sandwich made by everybody else. You know?
But I think Cubans, that's a good fucking comparison. Everybody else's sandwich is so not Cuban. I think the guys who prefer the oral over the regular sex is because the regular sex requires a certain intimacy.
Sex never requires intimacy.
Well, you can get in there and just pound away with no connection, but that can happen a lot easier with just oral. Yeah. If a girl's just gonna give you head, I don't even gotta look at her and kiss her and fucking grab her neck and not like I'm hugging her and no. She can just stay down there and go. I think that's more of a very, very disconnected ordeal and get it over with. No, not a lot of attachments. I don't know. It's a tough one.
Sex it's just a personal thing. Sex is a personal thing. I am a porn star and I have 2-hour-long sex scenes with some million guys, if you count. Not that many, but that's just an expression. And the guy that I choose to have sex with, he puts this inside of me. I'm coming 2 minutes later. Oh my God, you're doing so many. And I just got rammed by a 12-inch penis for 2 hours. How the fuck can I feel so much when I do it in my personal life than when I'm doing a movie? Why? Because my mind is here now.
Completely.
And when I'm doing a movie, it's the same shit with guys. The exact same shit with guys.
If they got to be somewhere mentally in there.
But I tell you this, and you can disagree, and it will be bullshit on your behalf. Dick is easy, pussy is hard.
Elaborate.
You are easy as fuck.
To satisfy.
Yeah.
Women are difficult. 100% agree with that.
I say what I said.
100% agree with that.
So who gotta work? You, not me.
So you still putting it on us, huh? There's a whole lot of blame on us, man.
I'm gonna tell you why.
We're gonna step our game up after this podcast, fellas.
Not only that. I'm gonna tell you why. A girl that wants to do something for a guy, just because the guy wants to do it, will do it. I am great. I am amazing and I am great. I look amazing in doggy style. Oh, because my ass is huge, because I have a tiny waist, because that shit goes up and down and it's heavy and it looks great. But that's not my position that I like.
Right.
I like missionary. I like to sit down and see the fucking guy's tattoos and six-packs and see that shit coming in and enjoy the fucking view. And that's what I like. And that's how I get wet. But that's not might be what you want to see me on. But that's what I fucking like. Especially somebody that I choose to, especially if a face that I want to see. So I'm going to enjoy in that position and I'm going in on that.
So I would imagine that you definitely suggest that people should be way more upfront about what they like.
Not only what they like, what they want to get out of it. You don't need to tell me that you just want to fuck me for 1 minute. You just need to realize that I'm just a fuck. And you cannot expect me to be the best fuck in the world because me and you are not fucking anymore. Pussy could be good, but it ain't going to be a great fuck because we're just fucking.
So if there's more connection, more.
Definitely.
that changes things. I mean, a fuck can be a great fuck, but yes, if there's no...
I might be the worst fuck in the world, but I'm Angelina Castro, bro. Everybody want to fuck me, so you're going to fuck me con tremenda gana, so you're going to be like, oh. But I might be the worst fuck in the world. You never know.
I actually had a friend of mine
who fucked me?
No.
I'm like, what? That would be hilarious.
He was hyped up to get with this girl. I'm not saying no names. He was hyped up to get with this girl. The girl looked all kind of different hotness. Tattoos, this, that. Spoke very sexual, whatever, all kind of other details. And it finally happened. And he said it was a lame fuck. Yeah. And it was hilarious. I was like, what? What do you mean? No way. That can't be. I was like, yo, come on, yo. You fell short. You fell short. He's like, nah, dude. I did the blah, blah, blah. Damn.
His expectations were more.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a lot of expectations with me. I'm a sex symbol to them. I do porn movies. I wake up esas ganas in people's brains, you know? The man that's sleeping with me is waking up with me with fucking no eyebrows, con el pelo todo así. Yo he hecho un desastre con una batecasa y le digo, oye, ¿me la vas a meter antes de levantarte a hacerme café? Is that sexy? But that's exactly who the fuck I am. So you got out. I did not tell him, baby, did you like, ay, métemela antes de hacerme café. How sexy is that shit? Con batecasa y acaba de levantar. It is not the Angelina that you see in movies. Because that Angelina is not selling you a fantasy. That Angelina is being the person that she is. So guys need to stop with the fantasies. The same as female. Guys' fantasies are sexual. Female fantasies are
love-stricken or
it's like, oh my God, the 365, the fucking stupid movie, which is an amazing porn, by the way.
It's called 365?
365 days. This guy that is hot as fuck, that rapta la diva, la secuestra, and makes her fall in love with him. And the sex scenes, it's a porn on Netflix, by the way.
Oh, okay.
It's a freaking porn on Netflix.
Okay.
And that's softcore. Because there's a scene that the girl has it in the mouth and everything. So it's fucking softcore. So it is a very sensual movie. And I stopped the movie a million times. And I'm like, yo, this movie is turning me on. It's turning me on because of the way that it's shot. I don't watch porn, bro, because it doesn't turn me on. But I will watch softcore, which is what that movie is. The whole entire movie is just about sex scenes and softcore. And I was like, yeah, shit is turned. I'm like, yo, this is fucking fantastic. Because it's not what I do every day.
Right. So it's a different turn on because of that.
But any fucking little girl that is not happy in her life because she doesn't even know what she wants, it's going to be like, no, I want a man like that because look how that movie made me feel. So that's what they're going to go and get.
And fantasize about it, yeah.
And that's not.
That's not
I married a guy that is completely different to everything that I have dated in my life. So, esta shit está sonando un poquito. Okay. So, that to tell you right there that females, we have the wrong perspective and the wrong idea of what we want. We don't know what we want. We are told what we should want. And until our females know what the fuck she wants and makes her feel good, she's not going to be completely happy. It is not a look. It is not a position. It is not nothing. It is a feel. And until you can get to feel that and allow yourself to feel that, because you're not my type. You're not my type. I look at you and you're not my type. You hot. I could see that, but you're not my type. But you might be the best fuck I ever had. You might be the man that make me feel love. Which is very important, not to love a man, for that man to make you feel love, bitch, you won, you know? So just because you're not my type, just because you're not the guy that I would go for, but you make me feel love. You make me feel that I could count with you. You eat me out and make me come every night. When do females stop and be like, coño, he got all this plus. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I don't need fucking a 6 foot bra,
right.
You know?
A 300 soldier or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not what I want. Maybe I don't need a car. Maybe fucking his Toyotica, pero coño, la pinga la tiene. You know? He drives a Toyota, pero he rides me like a fucking Bentley, you know?
There's guys driving a Toyota right now who are like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Hey, I love Toyota.
Oh man, I grew up on Camrys. They were the most reliable cars.
God, I love it. So that's just, part of growing up.
Well, yeah, what I get from what you're saying right now, and I think it's amazing advice. The most important part that I get from it is women more than anything. Well, not just women, bullshit, people in general. But women, because they're way more difficult, they need to find themselves out, figure themselves out first. And that involves not just mentally. You literally need to connect with yourself physically. You need to know how that thing works on all levels, how to maintain, how you can get past, a bad scenario of some sort, whether it's
how to say no more than anything else.
Say no what, to sex?
Yeah. How to say no to anything.
Okay, well then that.
How to say no to anything? Just because I want to ride your car and I want you to buy me red bottoms doesn't mean that I need to have sex with you. Because if I don't get the red bottoms, then I'm going to feel about myself. And that's already a bad stigma that I put into my pussy.
And it carries on.
It carries the fuck on. ¿Por qué a los hombres jóvenes les gustan las viejas?
I think because they put them in their place. I think
because they know what they want. Every young man that is fucking somebody 10 years old, they would tell you, oh, she knows what they want. We ain't with that bullshit.
Right.
We know exactly. If we just want dick, we're going to want dick. If we want a relationship, we're going to tell you we want a relationship. So that's what people have to get to. And it's a process of life.
I told a young buddy of mine, and I wasn't even fucking playing, right on cue with what you just said. He was complaining about females and so on and so forth. And I said, my brother, you're young. You're going to go through all this. So what I tell you, in one ear, out the other. But if you do want to take some good advice, because out of a fucking list of advice, you're probably only going to choose one thing, if that. Go bang yourself an older woman. And he laughed. No, I'm dead ass serious. Go, not just bang, have a little fling with an older woman. You're about 24, 25. Let her be 30 to 34 and have a little thing. Del Ojudo, you're going to come out of that a completely different young man. You're going to be taught. You're going to be like, whoa. And now all these younger girls, you're going to look at them 10 times different. And you're going to be like, young bitch, you need to step your game up.
You're going to stop wasting your time with them.
And I'm not saying you're going to start chasing older, but what I'm saying is the bar just got raised. The bar just got raised, and these youngers, depends on how they act, they're going to turn you off in some shape or form, and you're always going to think about, coño, this older female just fast forwarded me into what it's supposed to be like, And
we ain't with that bullshit.
And they fall. A lot of them fall. That's how that whole cougar thing came into existence. What's up, crazy world? You got to be a little loose upstairs if you're following us. But if you're not following us, what the hell are you waiting for? Listen, go ahead, stop what you're doing, pause. You can come right back to this. I want you to subscribe. Go to YouTube. I want you to go to iTunes. I want you to go to SoundCloud. I want you to just find any platform that we're on. Follow, listen, show your love and support. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Let's get back to the podcast. So in turn, I hope with anybody young out there, but and no one's trying to crash down on the women. That I'm not, and I know you're not just trying to put it down on the men. But hey,
no, men, I am.
Well, okay, well you are. Men need to speak up more. 100% need to help guide these girls more. 1, 2, whatever. 3. Keep your shit in check as well, because all that, everything you mentioned, being musty and not cleaning yourself up, you're not asking for a good return job if that's how you maintain yourself. Women, I think more than anything is, learn about yourself. I think that was the biggest point that we got. And I think that's huge, because every time I've watched any special on women empowerment of any sort, sexually, mentally, spiritually, it's you got to learn yourself a lot more, and a lot of that is physically. It's not just...
And don't do anything that you don't want to do, period. If you don't want to suck the dick, don't.
We're back to sucking the dick, don't suck it. Anyhow, switching topics real quick. You have other things going on. We mentioned the podcast. Tell me a little bit about this podcast and what's going on with that.
It's not a podcast as fancy as this one, though. But I call it Te Respondo. Through the years of porn and the Master Chocha class, Te Respondo. I answer you. I get a lot of questions from couples. I get a lot of questions from females, from men. And I decided to answer them because I kept myself answering the same question over again. And I'm like, maybe I should just answer and put it out there, so everybody that asks me the question, I either send them the link or they don't ask me the question because they already when I saw it. So that's how the started Te Respondo, and I love it. I also do on my social media a cooking show where I take people through all the recipes that I do to maintain the weight. I also, anything that I wake up and decide I want to do.
Like that.
I do. Social media is amazing just because of that. I do it. Angelina Castro is my Instagram.
Okay, Angelina Castro.
But remember, castronews.com, guys.
Right, that's going to take you anywhere you want.
That's going to take you anywhere you want. So everything that I do now that I'm like grown, right? And Angelina, it's 11 years. Angelina Castro It's 11 years in the industry already. So the people that grew up with me, basically, because 11 years is a fucking decade.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah, man.
So now they might be mothers and they need to cook and they might be wives. And so I'm growing up with them and I'm showing them a new side of me that I never showed before, because before social media didn't exist. So it was just movies, and TV. Now that I have the social media, I could show whatever I want. So that's what I'm doing, showing anything. I even have a segment that it's called Castro's Inbox, where I answer negative comments.
You respond to what people say negatively.
Negative. And I tell people why they saying that negative comment. Because through years of being so judged, I know where people come from and why they think certain way. And there's a lot of people out there that are very negative and sad. And it got nothing to do with me.
100%.
It's a reflection on themselves.
That's right. Yep.
And so I make sure that I take the time in a funny way to either send them to fuck themselves or help them with the negativity.
I like that. I got a question. How about this? Because I feel like, man, I can see somebody doing this if they haven't already. Has anybody reached out to you and asked you to, like, help them somewhat? I don't want to say in their marriage. I don't want to say like you're a marriage counselor, but maybe in the bedroom department. You just help their marriage. Hey, Angie, me and my husband, blah, 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 blah.
Every day. Every day.
But have they asked you to like be there with their husband and talk to them? Not through the sex, just like talk to them.
I had a couple that I did a cam show with. They were having sex and I was coaching the girl.
Oh, okay. That's live. That's what's up.
Okay. I'm like, it's,
Yeah. Okay. Damn, that sounds like something that I think more people would be interested in.
It was his fantasy. So
to have you coach them through it or whatever, just say it.
It's like me in the bedroom. It was just my voice. And I don't know why. I love them. But I don't understand.
I like that idea. I see more people would want to reach out to you on that.
I will never pick me for that. Oh my God, my voice is like I feel like I should be selling fruits on the street. I have this very peachy voice that is not sexy at all.
But you said it yourself, though. But people connect with you for different reasons. You just said it. People have been with you for 11 years. Who knows?
Yes, but
maybe it's a Latino who wants to know, hey, I want like somebody who's literally on my level. I want una latina.
Oye, bríncate ahora mismo.
Pégala más duro, coño, ¿qué te pasa, niño?
Oye, viejo, dale. Tú sabes. Pero, it's amazing. I get a lot of females feeling some kind of way about doing threesomes. And if they're gay, I get a lot of men talking about erectile dysfunction. I get a lot of people talking about CBD. Shout out to Winwood Glass and Vape and Icy Apothecary, which is an amazing duo. Winwood Glass and Vape, it's a smoke shop, right?
Okay.
And I buy my CBD from. But they have this brand that is local that is called Icy Apothecary that they made this amazing CBD lube. And CBD has so many benefits for your vagina.
Wow, yeah, that's true. But wow, it really does it. I didn't know that.
It's a river down there.
Nice. What's it? Say it slowly. Icy
Apothecary.
Apothecary. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
What is the apothe part? What is that?
It's a name, apothecary. I don't know exactly what apothecary means. I just know that it's like, I have no idea.
So
That's
ladies, be on the lookout for that. So that really helps.
Yeah, Winwood Glass and Vape is you could get it right there. It's a shop on Winwood.
Okay.
Winwood Glass and Vape on Instagram too. But it's amazing because I thought I knew everything about sex until CBD came into the picture.
Look at that, and it helped out.
And I was like, okay, hold on, I'm getting into 40. I'm on premenopause already, CBD. And I started like searching, and I tell people about CBD now.
There you go.
In the lubricant, and this lubricant is great because it's not only CBD, it's also CBD and the good things that you should put in lubricant. When you go and pick a lubricant, you just pick cheapest shit?
I don't know what this is going to make you respond to me, but I don't get lubricants. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. All right. See, saliva is not exactly the healthiest thing for the pussy because it's just, it is.
I want to say that a lot of times I haven't even had to use saliva. I've been lucky. I don't know, but I would not be opposed to anything you're suggesting. That's for damn sure. So
after me telling you fuck yourself because you were defending me, he's not opposed to anything that I have to say.
No, I'm not opposed. I didn't tell you to fuck with yourself or anything. I think you just put a little bit too much weight on the guys. Like it's something wrong with our dick if a fucking woman doesn't know how to suck it good.
After that last segment, I am not opposed to anything. You say, nah, but look, lubricant is very important because you wipe your shit and that's it. But my shit, it's in.
Yeah.
It's an opening wound to my body.
Yes, that's true.
So I need the lubricant to be good. And females never took charge of lubricants and condoms without realizing that it's affecting us, not you. So the lubricant is very important. It's very important that you do not put bad things in your vagina. When you're young, it might not affect you, but as you get older, it does. So the CBD lubricant is amazing because it's a river. It is I used it the first day. The next morning I woke up, I thought I peed on myself, and I'm like, holy shit! Did I get so high because I also take edibles to sleep? Did I get so high to pee on myself? What the fuck is this?
Jeez.
No, my pussy was wet the whole day, and it was just because I was putting the wrong lubrication in my vagina to do movies, for my personal life. Remember, I have to do like scenes,
right?
You know?
Yeah. So this helps out, of course.
Oh my!
So this is something you would
God.
definitely suggest for
It is definitely on the Master Chocha class.
Okay.
The Master Chocha is nothing but a compilation of experiences that I have through my life, and I put it with products that have been beneficial, like the Chocha weights. Like I could carry 5 pounds with my pussy.
I don't even know how to. What do I ask? What's the next question? Do I ask it? How the fuck do you do that? What do you mean? You shoving a 5-pound dumbbell up there? What do you mean? I don't get it.
So there is.
I'm about to get freaked out. Here we go, bro.
So there is a yoni egg. You could do it with a yoni egg, which is a little huevito that you put in your vagina, and then you just gotta press, and you have to hold it.
It's like a work. Oh, so this is working your what's it called?
The Kegels.
There you go.
It's called the Kegels, but there's Kegels and there's Kegels with weight. Kegels with weight makes you a super expert
Holy shit,
breaking penises and getting those Mercedes-Benz that you guys want, ladies. So, yes, definitely. Kegels is good. Kegels is fine, but when you get to a certain place, like you need weight. So you put this little ball. Right, there's 3 sizes. Svacon has this is a company that has 3 sizes. You start with the one that is the biggest until you get to the one that is the heaviest and the smallest. Okay. And you put that. Once you learn how to hold it, then you just start adding weight to the bottom of it. I add 2 pair of shoes that are 5 pounds, that is very heavy. And
so this is strengthening that little muscle, those muscles down there.
Ain't nothing little about that muscle.
Okay, well, it's strengthening that down there.
It's strengthening that, and imagine if your penis goes into a vagina, that it's hugging your penis.
Right. So this is helping you be able to do that. Ooh, that sounds nice. Okay, so this helps girls do that.
Which brings me to a question that I'm pretty sure you were going to ask me. Barco grande ande o no ande? No, dick size does not matter. Tell me that.
By the way, I've never heard that in Spanish like that, but okay. I got it. Barco ande que no ande. Okay, I never, all right.
You were going to ask me about dick size, so I'm just going to like save you the trouble right now and tell you that it doesn't matter. If you do these weights, no matter what penis goes in you, because you're going to hug it and you're going to have the same feeling. The penis size doesn't matter if it's over 5. At 3 inches does matter.
Right.
Small penis don't matter at all whatsoever. So, by the way, 5 to 7 inches is a great penis size for any female. Size queens, I worry about because some females that are size queens it's because they don't know how to feel and they just need the pain of a big penis to go in there. Okay. But if the penis is from 5 to 7 inches, you're pretty good.
What would be some advice that you would, and I hope we don't get ballistic with it, but what would be some advice you would give to the ladies in regards to anal? Because I'm
not an anal girl.
Okay. So I just saw, I'm not an anal guy neither. I mean, if I'm a very, I'll please my significant other. If for some reason she wanted to do it, she's into it, cool. Not like I'll be doing it all the time, but I would do it, you know? I'm very pleasing. What do you like? Do I need to punch you in the armpit? I don't know. Whatever gets you doing, let's make it happen. It's not something I'm into. Now, fondling, the ass is different. That I'm into just on the fondling part during the sex, depending on what it is. Most women seem to be cool with the fondling. Some are now migrating into they're okay with the little bit of a plug of some type of finger penetration.
Listen,
I don't know where they're at
personal.
now in regards to
it's a personal thing. There's foot fetish guys. There's anal guys. There's anal girls. It's just a thing.
But would you tell them at least try something out before you deny it? Because you got girls who are like, no, that's my asshole. Nothing's going to touch that.
If she doesn't want it, you cannot make her. Just
obviously, but would you suggest, baby girl, try it before you knock it? No,
I want to suggest you to not to try something that you don't want to try.
Okay.
You don't do what you don't want to do just because. Don't try until you knock it. It doesn't work with everything. Okay. Don't try until you knock it. Fucking go and blow somebody's brain. Don't try until you knock it.
Right.
No, it doesn't work like that for everybody. So I just feel that if you don't want to do it, don't fucking do it because you're already prejudging the situation. So it's not going to come out good.
I like that. I like
it's
that.
It's not a fucking meat. It's
no,
not like
I get
eating
it.
broccoli.
Right.
It's your asshole. That hurts as shit.
Yeah. That's the going rate right there. That's what people say.
It's bad, and you have to be so relaxed, and you have to be connected to the person.
As
and
well.
It's a fucking mess.
Well, I mean, that's well said right there. I mean, you would think that a porn star would say something differently, but that was real street that you just took him on. So
don't do it.
I really do appreciate that. I think that's good.
There's porn stars like Phoenix Marie. She could put her whole fucking arm in there. Good for her. She likes that shit. She has made great living on putting her whole arm all the way to the goddamn elbow, up in that ass. Beautiful ass, by the way, too. But it's not my thing.
I just got grossed out thinking about that right there. I don't even know how people.
It's a thing. It's a fetish. People love it. It's a fetish. You can put a foot on her ass. You can put whatever the hell you want. But it's not my thing. It's not my thing. But I sure watch her doing it. I'm gonna go and watch that shit because I can't do it.
That's crazy. I don't want to see that much going into her ass. That's like watching two girls in a cup type shit. Like I just.
Oh yeah.
Sweet Jesus. Let's not get into that. So anybody who wants to follow any one of your shows, anything you're doing, if they want to check out your merch, if they want to see what is going on in Angelina Castro's world, they need to go to angelinacastro.com.
No, they need to go to castronews.com.
Castronews.com.
They need to go to castronews.com. What are you going to find in castronews.com? Castro News, the first thing that you go in, you see my blog, which I do pictures, which I do videos that I'm advertising. But the most important thing, you have my official site. There. It's a little thing you click, boom, my official site. You don't want to do my official site. You want to go to my OnlyFans, it's there too. You want to send me an email, it's there too. You want to talk to me, it's there too. You want to buy me something off my wish list, it's there too. You want my Instagram, you want my Twitter, you want absolutely everything that it's me. Why do I say this? Because everybody could open a fake Angelina Castro account. There's been people that they have been scammed money, thousands of dollars, people pretending to be me. So make sure you go to castronews.com. It's the only place where you're going to find my official, absolutely everything.
So avoid all the fakes, guys. If you want to show your support or if you just want to get in on some of this action because she offers so many great things, go ahead and visit her on that site right there. You have mentioned a different site, but I guess it's already there, so it doesn't matter. There was something you said it.
La Angelina Castro, which is my Instagram, which I don't know on Instagram. That's why I tell everybody to go to Castro News, which is where you should just go to Castro News.
Right. Bypass Instagram and go right to the source where it's all at there. Okay. And you got any other big projects coming up that we can look forward to, or we're just gonna hear about it through there? Has COVID fucking thrown you off as well?
It did for a little bit. It also made me be glad that I make the choice of working from home, being my own boss and doing what I do, because it affected me with some companies that had promote, because obviously nobody has money right now.
Right.
But internet started picking up, so it was kind of good. And it also opened the door for new adventures when it comes, not only to me, to a lot of people. I think this has changed everybody's
I agree, yes,
way of looking at life. And I'm glad that I was like few steps ahead coronavirus, because I was already doing internet stuff.
Man, I completely agree with you. I feel like I'm in the same shoes, and blessed to those who. It's hard to prepare for this. You can't prepare for this. You might have been somewhere in your life where Corona came and it was like, okay, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Those who weren't in those shoes, continue making something out of this. Don't fucking just piss away. You know, if you got this much time in your hands, make sure you're doing something with it, because guess what? I'm not a pessimist. I'm a realist, and I don't know it all, and nor do you. But this doesn't seem like it's going away, man. This seems like we still got a bunch of bullshit for the rest of the year, because we still got the presidential candidacy. We still got...
There's a lot of shit going on.
What was it that we talked about? Homegirl? What was her name?
Oh, no.
Epstein's wife.
Oh, yeah. We got, okay.
We still got that debacle. You know, there's a lot.
Let's talk about that for a minute, though.
Oh, God, don't go crazy with it. Go.
No, let's just do that for a minute. Like, we could do this as extra if we don't have time. I feel that there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now that you guys need to open your eyes to and stop being so silly about it. This shit did happen. This shit, it's there. Sex is a very important part of people's life, and when you do not have an equal, psicólogo will tell you this, any psychiatrist, psychologist will tell you this, when you do not grow up with a healthy sex life, with opening, with not seeing a TD and covering yourself, when you grow up not being sexually open. That doesn't mean that you have to have sex at 5 years old.
I get you.
But you need to be sexually comfortable. All this crazy shit happens. And we get to the world where people like me are sexually open. My kid is sexually open. And we see of all these people in Congress that I do believe that a lot of them partake on all of that situation that it's happening with the Epstein thing right now. I see it every day. People like little girls and little boys, unfortunately. But the reason why they like it is because it's innocent and they want to do things to that person that they will never have the guts to do to a grown-up. So when you realize that that's what's happening and it's sick, it's because the person did not have an open sexual education.
Right.
Because when you are sexually educated, you do not want to fuck little kids.
Exactly. Yeah, that shouldn't be nowhere in your turn-on zone.
Exactly. So we need to see more of what the fuck is going on. We need to make sure that these people pay, which, let me just tell you, it's not going to happen because there's so much powerful people in this. It's crazy. But we need to make sure that we are raising the new society not to be sexually deprived, so we do not have all these fucking government grandpas being fucking rapists like they are.
Right.
And being so sexually frustrated that they do all this crazy shit. When I was a dominatrix, I was beating up judges.
Oh, man.
I was beating up judges. And they would want shit that I was like, no. Hell no. So you gotta see how fucked up sexually people are because they are not open enough.
And it keeps going back to the
and sex is like peeing and taking a shit and eating and fucking breathing.
It's necessary.
It's necessary because you secrete some hormones in your hypothalamus that it will make your body function differently. When people don't have sex, a lot of other shit stops working. So if we can take sex away from feelings and treat it as what it is, a physiological need that the body have, we would not have all these issues.
That's a great way of closing this out. I think that is an amazing point. And I don't know when we'll get there, but that makes a whole lot of sense because any type of frustration can cause your whole day to be different, and then your days become a lifetime. And it seems like a lot of sexual frustration. That doesn't mean you can be having sex with your significant other, but it was never good. You never climax.
Sex is masturbation too, by the way.
That's true. Exactly. So I did not expect us to learn so much during this podcast, like what you've brought to it. And I'm so appreciative of it because we could have just sat here and talked about porn. That wasn't the whole gist of it. You literally are giving us an insight of, like, ladies and gentlemen, we need to be more comfortable with who we are. We need to own up what we bring to the table, how educated we are, and what we do, not just for ourselves, but for the other one, before we start insinuating what the problem is, and a lot of it is self-reflection. You really, guys, are we taking care of ourselves enough? Are we hygienic enough? Are we giving our best efforts? Were we vocal enough to the female, not just on some oral, just on anything? And then ladies, physically really get to know the chocha, and I really encourage you to fucking go take the master chocha class. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Ladies, take the master chocha class, man. Learn how to handle that thing. And I can't believe you told me about that thing, that the doing the work. It makes total sense though. Like, that's crazy. It makes total sense. Girls, you can do that too, because I know guys would love when you snug around the rod. Any guy will tell you that. But Angelina, it's been a blessing to have you here. You're a borderline comedian, in my opinion. Which
Thank you.
Which makes this even more fun. We didn't just talk sex. You're very fucking smart. You're politically connected. You realize what's wrong. You're trying to help the world out in your own little way. But to have fun during this whole thing too,
Thank you.
And you maintain who you are. You haven't lost that at all, and I think that's dope. This is you. You're your own boss now. You're making moves, and I see a lot of big things happening for you and your husband. You guys got a great thing going. So thank you for coming, hon. It was a pleasure having you here. It was awesome. Guys, make sure you tune in. Make sure you go follow her on any platform. But like she said, more importantly, CastroNews.com. That's where it's all at. Castro News. Go over there, see what she's about, see her toys, see her videos, see everything that she brings to the board. Show some support. If you guys haven't subscribed to the podcast yet, make sure you do. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you tap that bell so you get every notification. Appreciate you guys. Remember, it's season 2. We got a lot of things coming. Love, peace. Make sure you show it up to everybody else, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.
Bye.